Okay, so here's a little reveal of my vinyl setup right now. So we've got some vinyls on the wall. We've got our turntable down here, the Audio Technica LP70X Bluetooth. We've also got this Bose Solo 2 soundbar. Actually works not too bad, but for vinyl, I don't know. It lacks a lot of punch that I want, and it's also using a Bluetooth connection, so it's not going to sound good as is. So that is why my good friends over at iWorld and Kanto have sent over the Kanto YU4 speakers today. Here they are. These will look beautiful in my setup. I got the matte white version. They will look amazing. So thank you Kanto and iWorld for making this video possible. The people that I talked with were absolutely lovely. But let's get this all unboxed and set up. And they also sent over some stands. And this is really heavy, so I don't think these are really cheaply made. Okay, so we're gonna get this all opened up. Actually, let's give you a higher view. So we've got some stuff in here, some manual, it's up, and we've got speaker. Pull this first speaker out, and then we've got speaker 2. Let's pull that one out as well. And as for anything else in the box, we do actually have some more stuff. We've got some batteries. We've got a whole remote. I did not know there was a remote for this. And then we've got an aux cable. Then we've got some wirings, power. And yeah, there's no power supply or anything. It's all just right off this cable. And there is absolutely nothing else in there. Also, don't worry, I'm probably going to get a new desk at some point, a nice white one. This one's a bit dirty and old. Let's pull that out. Oh, that is a nice speaker. I cannot wait to listen to the bends through this. Who are my real friends? How they all got the bends and really sing. Here is our second speaker. Wow, this will be so nice. You have other uses. We're gonna put the turntable in the middle, just dead center. And then we're gonna get these stands. It's pure metal, so yeah, I was right. These are not at all cheaply made. They are really premium feeling. So I'm guessing they'll rest like this, so they're facing up, like this. Oh, these are so nice. Okay, this setup is going to look really good over time. Just wait. You'll see this setup evolve throughout the future videos. Okay, let's grab our second speaker. Oh, I just realized something. I better screw them in so they're nice and secure. Let's flip it upside down. There she is. This is why I was really excited about these. You've got so much connection at the back here. Let's grab our power supply here, well, which is literally just a cable. So that is wonderful. Won't really add any clutter to the setup. If you guys want more vinyl content, let me know. This is only the beginning. As Kanto and iWorld send future products, we'll only keep evolving with this kind of content. Okay, so if you're using this with a turntable, we're gonna plug our right input in and our left one in. Okay, there's the GND home. Let's screw that in. Now we're gonna look onto the Kanto side. So pretty much the same stuff here as well. So right channel and the left channel. Okay, so I've definitely got to do some cable management, but I feel like it's looking pretty good. So I've screwed in both the sides here, both the channels, so it should work on both sides. Sorry, I don't know why my camera switch keeps switching to macro. Let's hope it just goes back to normal there. There we go. Okay, so I'm not sure how this will go. Also, I really like this volume knob. It's really clicky, listen to that. Who knows how this is gonna go, but if it plays, it plays. And that's all that matters. Okay. Whoops. Let's switch the preamp on the speaker to line. I have it switched to line on the turntable as well. I honestly can't play much of the song, but it is working. Okay, so yeah, quick tip. If you're setting a lot of this up, you've got to make sure not to make that mistake. If your turntable has a built-in preamp, you want to switch it to line, and you also want to switch the speakers to line, because I accidentally had the turntable on line and the speakers on phono, and that's what made it go poof. So now it's pretty good. Now we've just got to do the cable management, because yeah, it's pretty damn messy right now. Okay, so here is the setup. It is so dope. I can't wait till I get the white desk at some point and look really good, especially with the vinyls on the wall. I really love the speakers. They feel very premium and they sound amazing. I've been listening to them for a bit, going up to the second side of the bend so far, and they sound really good. They sound better than that Bose soundbar. Now, the only thing I've got to work on here is the cable management. I'm probably going to go past the $2 shop, and you'll probably see in the future that this will look a lot better. I'll probably have something along here. I'm thinking of sticking this cable management box to to the wall. I am extremely happy with the sound of this setup. And now if we have a look at the remote, we have adjustments for our bass and treble. We can also adjust the balance, so we can move the audio from the left channel to the right channel by pressing the balance buttons. So if it's out of balance, or if you have the speakers in maybe different locations and they're not facing the same direction like this, you can adjust the balance manually like this. And you can also reset it by pressing this one in the middle. You can also reset the bass and the treble with these reset buttons. And you've got your volume control, you've got your power button. If you're using Bluetooth and maybe plugged into a CD, you can change the track here. You can play and pause. This does not work with vinyl, however, as you can probably expect. So you've got your RCA, your aux, you've got your output 1 and output 2, which is sort of custom. And then you've also got Bluetooth. And then if you press the reset button, you can, reset the Bluetooth connections. Now, what I really like is, I was just testing this out before, I can hit RCA and listen to my music on vinyl, which is how I like to kind of do it now. Maybe I want to play something I don't yet have on vinyl. I can go ahead and press Bluetooth and it'll instantly connect up to my phone. Now, I can't play too much of the song because I want to avoid copyright, but it sounds, yeah, it's hard to tell for a video, but it is really, really crisp. Extremely crisp, in fact. I can't wait to listen to the future records I get on this. And actually, I thought I had some issues with this press of the bends that I purchased from JB Hi-Fi, and it is one of the worst versions. I looked up the etching inside. I should probably stop touching that. There's so many fingerprints on that dust color right now. I need to wipe these fingerprints off. I'm so sorry, everyone. But yeah, I looked it up and it's actually not one of the best presses I own. And I thought it was all of that, but honestly, it was just the soundbar I was using. There's not really that well stereo sound. It's not very spatial at all. It sounds very mono and flat, pretty monotone sounding, but this, it's very rich. I can hear each instruments. We've got really nice tweeters and really nice woofers inside of these speakers themselves. I wouldn't consider myself an audiophile, but I do know what I'm listening to and what I'm listening out for, and everything sounds really separated. There was actually times where I was sitting down on the floor and sort of closing my eyes and imagining myself with all the band members playing in front of me. These actually do a really good job at separating each track. I noticed I could hear the guitar coming from one place and, the vocalist coming from I could hear Tom York sort of pitch in the center. And then I hear Phil on the drums coming from maybe the right channel. It really blends really well. Whereas with the Bose soundbar, nothing against Bose, it's just mainly because I was using Bluetooth. And instead of having two separate channels like this, it was just one long speaker. Like I said, very monotone, not very stereo sounding. Everything was very mushed together, and it kind of makes it sound like there's mixing issues in the album, which is not at all. The bends is wonderfully mixed and mastered. So yeah, these are absolutely fantastic speakers. Let's just give it a look. So they really fit well in any space, especially with these stands. Now, if you're not using these stands, you can stick these onto the bottom of your speaker. Let me get that in focus there. So these will slip in, and that's just so it doesn't create rough around the surface and maybe doesn't scratch up your table if there's dust and stuff between them. But overall, I'm so extremely happy with these. I've got links down below. Thank you again to Kanto and YU4 for setting this out and making this video possible. I cannot wait to listen to these in the future, and you will be seeing these in the background of all my future videos. Because this is a little bit off topic, but I've been working on set design recently because most of my videos are just kind of recorded in front of a blank wall. Anyways, that is all from me. Happy listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.